Hey Sarafina, I wanted to do the two questions we didn't have a chance to get to today because I spent all that time on that stupid ring question. Whatever. Listen, 15. Okay, so there's two guys. They're running on a circular track. Odell runs. Alright, so first thing, there are two guys. So I'm like, Odell. Can you read that? I don't know if you can read that. Yeah, you could totally read that, right? I could read that. Why can't you? Okay. Odell, who's the other guy? Kershaw. What kind of names are these, Serafina? Like, what the hell? Okay, Kershaw. Look, all rate questions the rest of your life are this. I hope we've talked about that before. Alright, so let's see. Odell is 250. That's his rate. Kershaw, our good friend Kershaw. I wonder if it's gotta be his last name, Serafina. Okay. Okay. Odell does 50 meters. That's the radius. So basically, they're running in a circle. So, like... Wait, they're not running... Okay, so they're running in two different circles, but I guess the same center. Whatever, it's a circumference. That's what I'm trying to get at. So Odell's distance is the circumference. So if the radius is 250, the radius is 50, he's running 100 pi. And Kershaw, if the radius is 60, is doing 120 pi. I don't even know what the question is, Sarfin. I didn't even read it. That's not a good thing. You have to read the question. Okay. How many times after this do they pass each other? Alright, how many times do they pass? And they go in different directions. So one guy's going this way, the other guy's going that way. Oh, you can't see that. Alright, either way, let's see how much time it takes each one, and then we'll figure stuff out. Let's see. So this guy's time is 100 pi over 250, which is 2 pi over 5. This guy's time is 120 over 300. 60. Sorry, it's the same time. Okay, that's really good. Because if it's the same time, it means it takes them the same amount of time to do a whole lap. So this guy starts here, this guy starts here. When this guy comes back here, this guy comes back here. So that means that they pass each other twice. Right? Like they start here, and then they pass each other like over there, and they pass again. So it's 2 times per lap. So now it's really, how many times do they... So the question is how many laps are there? Because it's 2 times per lap. So it's 30 minutes. Alright, so I found the amount of time to do 1 lap. Is that in hours? Meters per minute. That's in minutes. So times... Alright, this is the amount of time to do 1 lap. And I want 30 minutes. Alright, let's do it. So I'm going to move it down here. So they do 2 pi over 5. That's time. It's going to be a proportion. This is laps. So that's 1 lap. So then 30 minutes, and it's 30 not 1/2 because in minutes already, is how many laps? So you cross multiply, you can see this. I get 2 pi 5x. I do 30 times 5 divided by 2 pi is x. It's going to be annoying. It's going to be a decimal, sorry, you know. Oh god, fine. 75 over pi is x. That's how many laps. And each lap's twice, so it's this times 2. It's 150 over pi. I don't know what over pi. Let's divide it by 3. It's going to be about 50, but a little smaller than 50. So I'm guessing it's D, but that's the answer. Back then you were allowed to use a calculator. So you know what? I'm going to use a calculator, Sarafina. It's not cheating. You're allowed to. I want to do 47. The answer is 47. So it's D. Ta-da! Okay, I hope that made sense. I don't know how long that took. I hope it wasn't too long. Let's do the other question. The one we were in the middle of, and then I, had to run to frigging Olympiad. Alright. Which number was it? Was it 16? Sarafina, it was 16. We actually did the hard part. I mean, we actually did everything. I mean, we were, whatever. Let me just do it. no pressure. Alright, listen. See, the drawing's the hard part. Okay. So we did the hard part. Hopefully you're thinking right away similar triangles, and when you see tangent, you always think 90 degrees. So I was like, remember how we did that? And we were like, I mean, it doesn't really look tangent, but you gotta believe, Sarafina. Okay, listen. So this is 1 plus x, and this was 2 plus 2 plus x, so it's 4 plus x. So if you remember, we did the proportion where, like, this is 1. So, like, this, can you see that? Yeah, you can see it. This to this is this to this. So 1 plus x to 1 is 2, 4 plus x to 2, right? We cross multiplied. You were there, you remember this. Okay. Okay, we got x is 2. Now what do we do? Okay, so I'm gonna redraw those triangles. You know, I'm just gonna do it again. It's okay. I have the paper. Don't worry, sorry. Okay. I should have just done whatever. I'm not that smart, sorry. Listen, this is 1 and this is 3, and then this is 2, and what would we? It's 6. Is it 6? It is 6. So this whole thing is 6, which makes sense because it's double, right? So now we want to find the area. So basically the whole thing we said was 8. Like the height was 8, because this is 2 here. So then the height equals 8. So now we need the base. Right, and this is where I think, was I stuck? I wasn't stuck. Sarafina, I'm never stuck, don't worry. Look, this is 90. Actually, yeah, I'm not stuck at all because I see it right now. They're similar triangles. The reason you can tell, let me draw it even bigger. I know, oh my god, that is so big. It's too big. It doesn't freaking fit. Oh god. Okay, fine. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Look, the point I'm trying to make is that this angle, the one all the way on top, it's in the small triangle, it's in the medium triangle, and it's in the big triangle. Right? Yeah. And then, so that means that this angle equals this angle equals this angle, because each triangle has to have a dot, an x, and 90. So now they're similar triangles. So now these are all in proportion. So let's say, how are we going to do this? Right, so the height of this is 8. And let's say the height of this, actually we didn't find this yet, because let's make this the base and this the height. So we do like Pythagorean theorem, because this is 1 and this is radical 3. So this squared plus this squared, 1 squared plus the height squared equals 3 squared, because this is 3. So 1 plus 8 squared is 9, 8 squared is 8, h is square root of 8. Okay? So this is square root of 8. So this is the height. Crap, I hope you could, I hope I didn't screw this up. I mean, as in, like, while I was doing everything, the camera was in the right place. This is, what was this? This was 3. Okay, this is 3. And this is square root of 8. So look, the side opposite x is square root of 8. And the side opposite 90 is 3. You know what? That's not even what I want. Let's not the side opposite 90. The side opposite the dot is 1. Alright? So opposite x is radical 8. Opposite dot is this. And then on the big triangle, the side opposite the x is 8. And the side opposite the dot is the base that we want. So you cross multiply and it's radical 8b equals 8. So the base is 8 over radical 8. What do they want? They want the area of the whole thing. A, B, C. Okay, so now we do 1/2 base times height. Where this is the base, and the height is 8. And it's 1/2, but remember, this is just half of the big triangle, because there was like a whole other thing on, you know what I mean, if you look at the drawing. So then it's times 1/2, but then times 2 again, so that cancels out. So the answer is 64 over radical 8, because I just multiplied them. And if I rationalize times radical 8 over radical 8, I get 64 radical 8 over 8. So it's 8 radical 8. I hope you can, okay, so it's 8 radical 8. And radical 8 is 4 times 2. And that comes out. So the answer is 16 radical 2. So it's D. I hope you could see that. If not, let me know. Okay? Alright, I'll send it to you. Bye, Sarafina.